We're staying at the Disneyland Hotel during Disney's 100th anniversary celebration.
Let's tour.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
You are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are for the very first time staying at the Disneyland Hotel. This is a bucket list stay for us. If you guys saw our Polynesian village tour from last year, that was another bucket list. So we kind of take off our bucket lists around our anniversary. Are you excited, Sam?
I'm so excited. I probably look ridiculous because my face hurts from smiling.
The atmosphere, the ambiance, it's just so intimate here. It doesn't have that over-the-top feel like when you walk into a Disney World resort, right?
I was so on the fence about coming here because of the price.
It's very expensive.
And I feel like, you know, Jay felt bad. He's like, I'm trying to do something nice for our anniversary. Like, why don't you want to go? But I'm so happy that we did this.
Yeah. So
I cried within minutes, literally.
Yeah, and I was very happy that you were crying tears of happiness. I'm really excited to stay here. One of the reasons I'm a big fan of history, and one of the reasons I really wanted to stay here is that this is kind of Disney's first resort hotel. And I say kind of because this technically wasn't owned by the Disney company until the 1990s. When Michael Eisner took over, he did some practices to help get it under the Disney umbrella. But when Disneyland originally opened, this hotel opened a few months after that. It was actually owned by Jack Rather, which was a friend of Disney, and Walt Disney, I should say, didn't have the money to open his own hotel. And right now, we're celebrating, or they're celebrating here, the 100th anniversary of the Disney Company. Disney Company was started in the 1920s, and they've decorated the hotel with all 100th anniversary, like decorations, merchandise, things like that. So I'm going to do a full tour that goes over the grounds. Also, the room, Sam.
You came very prepared for this intro.
I watched
I did
two
not.
documentaries.
I'm just like trying not to like sob. But yeah, the room is just like breathtaking. It's so magical.
When I saw the videos of it online, I actually didn't think too much of the room, but it really does have just like these little intimate touches that make it uniquely Disney. It's not over the top, but it feels special for some reason. I think it's the best way to put it.
I will say, like, pulling up from the outside, I didn't feel like I was at Disney at all. Like, the outside, it's not impressive.
Yeah, we got the cool sign behind us. But yeah,
once you walk in, you just feel it. Like, there's just like these little things, like the teacup chairs.
Yeah.
And the artwork, and it feels so good.
So why don't we show them what you're talking about, Sam?
Yes. And you can get a Dole Whip here, which I didn't know.
Yes, Tangaroa Terrace, you can get a Dole Whip.
Yes.
We're going to start with the room tour. We're staying here about 3 days. Tomorrow I will be doing a full grounds tour showing the pool, the dining. We'll have a separate video on Trader Sam's, which is a different Trader Sam's than the video that we had in Disney World. So we'll be able to compare the two in that video. So look out for that video.
And we are in the Fantasy Tower.
Yes, there's
Very
3 towers. Frontierland Tower, Fantasyland Tower, and Adventureland Tower. And all the foliage outside actually corresponds to each tower. But I'll show you guys that more so in the grounds tour. Let's take a look at this room. Just so you guys know, if you leave the Disneyland Resort Hotel, you do need your room key to re-enter. All right, so we are staying in the Fantasyland Tower. And because we're in the Fantasyland Tower, you can see it's a small world in the carpet. Also, if you wish upon a star right there, or some wishing stars right there in the light, and we're in room 2022, so floor 2.
And you cannot use your Magic Band Plus to open the door. You can use the app, My Disney Experience app.
And they'll give you a key ticket too. All right, so first things first, to the left, we'll start with, just the little touches. Obviously, this is a standard closet. Yeah, standard closet. Obviously, you have an ironing board, but these robes, Sam, say Disneyland Hotel.
We gotta get in.
And they feel like good material.
We do the tour in the robes.
And obviously, your extra pillow and blankets right there at the top. To your right is the bathroom. Really cool touch. The Mickey hands. And there are hidden Mickeys in the lamp as well. Hidden Mickeys I said as well, I should just keep going over the hidden Mickeys. Yes, in the handles.
We should count how many we find in the entire room.
Yeah. We still have H2O products, too, which apparently this was discontinued. Walt.
You're coming home with me.
He's telling you to be neat and ready. Right here at the bottom, a cool little touch, tissue paper. There's your hair dryer, and then some extra towels. Your makeup mirror, double-sided. Hi. Something I really liked, they have, sure, you got to use the bathroom, obviously, when you're here, but you can look at Dumbo the Flying Elephant while you're using the bathroom in the Fantasyland Tower. Obviously, there's some Fantasyland artwork scattered about here. Now, I think the shower is the weakest point to me, Sam, especially with the price point.
It's so low.
Yeah. You have the hidden Mickey right there in the handle, which is cool. The shower head looks old.
I mean, it's very easy to get into.
You do have this if you need to, dry stuff. Dry your bathing suit. Yeah, the handle's cool.
Yeah, that's like the only cool thing. I think everything else is pretty,
Yeah, it looks kind of outdated. But this is the only thing I really was disappointed by.
Oh, it's in the pile.
As we walk out of the bathroom, you can see the carpet is a fireworks show with hidden Mickeys right here in the carpet. And this is like a soft carpet, too. Like, you feel it when you have your shoes on. All right, now let's take a look at the room. All right, so obviously the weenie, the centerpiece of this room, Sam, is this headboard. If you've seen other Disneyland tours, you'll know that this headboard is very popular with Disney aficionados. You want to show them why, Sam?
I don't even know how to turn it on.
It's that button right there. Right there, guys. Sam's going to go turn it on.
Here?
Yes, that one. Hear the music? A dream?
Now, does it just continuously play if you leave it on?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out unless you know. But a dream is a wish your heart
Or
makes.
is there a timer?
When you're fast asleep. It says it right there on the pillows.
I need some sleep.
We'll let you guys know how comfortable these beds are after we stay in them. But another cool touch is right here in the bedding, there are hidden Mickeys, and kind of like this star is kind of an emblem of California Adventure. So you have the Disneyland Resort represented here in the bed sheets. Right next to the bed, they give you your own Disneyland pen. And Walt saying hello to you.
Should we fight over the pen?
No, you can have it. I mean, I would like it. Good drawer space. No Gideons, though. Usually you find a little Gideon Bible.
I like how it's Walt on the phone for the phone information. That's a cute
And there's the phone.
touch.
Another great touch of Fantasyland artwork is Walt walking through Sleeping Beauty's castle. I'm unsure of when this photo was taken, but it definitely adds a certain atmosphere to where we're staying.
Walt is watching us.
Yes, it's like, well, yeah, he's like looking right out. Like,
little...
what are you doing over there?
Do you think they would notice if I took a pillow home?
I think they would. If you guys want to know, your thermostat is right next to Walt watching you. All right, so just so you guys know, there is ample under bed storage. That whole suitcase fits right underneath there. And yeah, you could probably fit a few suitcases under here. So I really do like the desk setup, but I mean, this chair is kind of beat up. So you can see.
It's seen better days.
Yes. They do give us Disney100 themed key tag holders as you walk in, and a Disney100 itinerary. It's our anniversary, so that's for us. If you guys see the hidden Mickey in this lamp, it's pretty obvious, right? It's right there. But there is more, even more hidden Mickeys over here. Oh, most of your USBs are over here, too.
These are the only USBs. There's only...
Yeah.
These two are like the standard size.
We haven't found any near the bed.
Ones.
Another mirror, obviously.
Ooh.
And this is your menu for room service. It is a hefty menu.
This is good.
Yes.
Caramelized pork belly with gnocchi? $50.
And this lamp, too, it's right next to you. You see the hidden Mickeys?
I do.
Yeah.
Do you see the hidden Mickey?
Oh, and your nails. Yes. All right, so it says our name as we walk in. And what I really like, Sam, coasters.
I'm taking these home.
Yes, we are taking these home. We usually don't drink in the room, so.
Oh my goodness,
yes.
that is.
I am taking those. Also, we have the coffee.
Joffrey's!
Disneyland Hotel condiment kit. Yes.
Joffrey's! Swiss Miss. I haven't had a Swiss Miss in a minute.
Yeah, you never see that in a Disney World room. Sam, something I just realized. You see this?
Are you kidding me?
More hidden Mickeys in the coffee cups.
Taking those home.
Can they do this in Disney World?
I'm
Wow.
literally taking those home.
You have ample storage space, so These are very deep, very big drawers. And then right here is your refrigerator. We have not stocked with our typical monsters or water yet, but they are coming. I do want to bring up that each bed has an accessible reading lamp to each side. This chair looks very comfortable, very 90s. It matches the decor of the floor, but this couch and light are really nothing too special. But what I do think is special is this view that we got. So you can see on the curtain, it's got more of that DCA type of symbol. And then let's open this up and see how the view is. And we have a pool view. I think we are straight across from Frontierland. That's Frontierland Tower right there. This is Adventureland Tower. And then that is the new DVC Tower.
Oh, look, they have some statues for
yes.
down there.
Yeah, you can see more 100 stuff. I'll show that tomorrow.
Too.
Yeah, and the Topiaries. Topiaries are in front of the Fantasyland Tower. So they changed the foliage, like I said before, for each tower. I'll go more in depth with that stuff and maybe a little bit of Disney history when I do my tour tomorrow. But I'm really enjoying this room and this view. I'm excited to try the pool out and head over to Disneyland. Just wanted to give you guys an update. We got the coffee from the coffee shop. That's what it's called. The coffee house. It's really good. It doesn't say Joffrey's, right,
so
Sam?
Good. Yeah, it doesn't say Joffrey's. And the pastries look really good.
Pastries look amazing in there. I'm going to step in there during the tour, but they come in these cool 100 Year of Wonder cups. And I just got black coffee, and it's got a good flavor to it.
I normally don't like black coffee, and I actually drank a sip of yours on accident, and it was like drinkable for me, and usually that's a no-go.
Yeah, no, this is a good coffee.
And I had the hot cafe mocha, and yesterday I got the iced one, and it's so good.
Yeah, I had the normal yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's not too sweet. It's like the perfect amount.
It's so convenient from where we are, like literally.
Yeah, right next to Fantasy Tower.
It takes like 3 minutes.
All right, so we had Tangaroa Terrace breakfast. Look at all we got, Sam.
Oh man.
I'm gonna try
that avocado toast.
Yeah. So they use scrambled eggs for avocados, and then this is the Tangaroa toast. It comes with 3 dips. They also have an amazing, what looks to be amazing, short rib and eggs, or short rib steak and eggs. But unfortunately, they were out of that this morning. Oh, I'm gonna need a fork and knife. Oh, these are like, look at these utensils. These are plastic. They don't even look like they're plastic. All right, let's get a shot of this, Sam. Like that. They're very thick
That looks
bread.
so good.
Look how much avocado's on that.
And is it like a poached egg on top?
No, it's scrambled.
Oh.
Mmm. The tomatoes fresh. It's almost sweet, the bread. They had a, what was it, Japanese pancakes
fluffy
too?
pancakes.
They're very thick. Wow.
They didn't have Mickey waffles.
Mmm. You know, no Mickey waffles, but a high quality breakfast. The lunch looks high quality too. And this is quick service. Right near the pool. I'll show you guys where it is in a little bit, but wow.
You said it was like the Polynesian, right?
It looks just like, yeah. Well, it's Adventureland themed, so hence the Polynesian. 8. Solid 8. Only thing is, like, for me, if I got a runny egg on top or a poached egg, that'd probably make it a 9 or a 10. But I can't see doing much better avocado toast. All right. Tangaroa toast.
I hear the crisp.
Okay, the top looks very fluffy. It doesn't look like there's anything in the center, though.
You gotta pour all that
Oh, you
stuff.
pour it on top?
I think, well, look at all that stuff they gave you.
Oh, yeah, I guess you pour it on top. So.
DIY.
Oh, wow.
Is it strawberry?
Yeah, I think it's like a strawberry compote. And these are dips, I guess. They give you the compote, and then I thought they were just all dips. But I guess this is like a, let's taste it. Oh. It's like pineapple.
Mm.
I think this one is like a whipped butter.
I'm just eating straight butter.
Well, that's a coconut whipped butter.
Ooh.
And that's like a pineapple. Wow. That is so good. Let's dip.
Do you like it better than Tonga toast?
I don't know. I like the filling in Tonga toast.
Yeah.
Mmm.
I can't wait to have some.
It's better than Tonga toast.
Really?
Yeah. What did we give Tonga toast? An 8?
I don't know.
Let me try this little butter with it. So this is a coconut butter. Wow.
Hurry up so I can have some.
Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. This little hint, like a raspberry compote, it's a beautiful tartness that complements either dip, whether it's the sweet pineapple or whether it's the almost somewhat savory but slightly sweet butter with the coconut hint. It all mixes together very well. I can't even pick a favorite out of those dips. So I'm gonna go a 9. Yeah, it's really. I'm gonna go 9. I'm gonna be conservative, stay with 9. I'm almost going 10. That is a breakfast option. I feel like you have to get here. I can't wait for you to try it, Sam. Obviously, she'll be having it off camera, but so good. Also,
why do you say obviously?
Well, because you're indecent. Oh, the bacon. That's an 8 of bacon. Crispy. You know how bacon should taste. It's an 8. All right, so we just had breakfast, and now I'm going to do my grounds tour. I do want to say before I start the tour, we've been here for a little bit. I haven't been able to explore everything yet, so I am excited, and I do really enjoy doing these because I get to be able to find interesting little nods and hints to theming. And the theme here at the Disneyland Hotel is Disneyland. So you're going to be able to see the Adventureland Tower. Well, I'll show the lobbies of each one. The Adventureland Tower, the Frontierland Tower. We're in the Fantasyland Tower, which is actually where the lobby is located. And it's Disney 100, so I'm going to show you guys all of the different decorations that they have scattered about the hotel. I'm excited. It's not as grand as I would say a Disney World or like a Grand Floridian or anything like that. But it has like this cozy aesthetic and almost like a unique 90s almost feel to it. And I was a kid of the 90s, so I feel like it kind of still has almost that atmosphere you can expect from that brand of Disney. So yeah, let's start. As you pull up, you can see all the Disney 100 banners. And right here is where your Uber will drop you off, or you could pick up an Uber, or you do your valet parking. Right over here, we have this beautiful fountain display. A lot of like blue tones and accents accentuate the hotel. Also something worthy of note, there's a lot of like freshly planted foliage that adds to the atmosphere, and the foliage accentuates each different area that you're in. Luggage services is to the left as you walk in, and they have this amazing Disney 100 carpet. It's huge. I got a couple shots of it before I'll throw in here. And to the right, of course, Mickey and Minnie greeting you. And you can see that water fountain there in the background, as well as a bunch of different areas where you could just relax. It is a little cold this morning, so they do have the heat lamps on. But what's really nice about the Florida atmosphere is like the low humidity, and the weather here is just beautiful. And I would say that like this aesthetic over here is retro to a certain extent. The awning over here also adds a nice kind of natural light to the area over here too. All right, let's head inside. All right, so usually as you'd enter the Disneyland Hotel, you'd see like a painting here or a picture of one of the original maps of Disneyland, and Tinkerbell will kind of like fly around with different lights. But for the 100th anniversary, they have some original sketches of Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney right next to his original Walt Disney Studios Symphony Sound cartoon, celebrating the 100 years of wonder. And then they have a nod to one of the innovations that Walt Disney had provided, which is rather than having animated characters interact with the real world, Walt Disney brought real characters to interact with the animated world. And you can see this entire display kind of is a nod to that, because Walt Disney is now interacting with these animated characters, but also I guess they are kind of hanging out near a studio. To the left as you walk in will be the check-in desk with wishing stars greeting guests. When you wish upon a star, all your dreams come true. Also, they have teacups for chairs in here, and since we are in the Adventureland Tower, the colors are, you'll see like more purples, more pinks, more of those like kind of bright Fantasyland colors. They have some original Mickey cartoons playing, and then over here some drawings of attractions here in the park. The Mad Tea Party. Oh, I believe this was like a kind of a bumper cars on water, and then obviously Dumbo the flying elephant. Right before guest services, you'll have Small World gifts and Sundries. Now, these are just like a standard little gift shop. It mostly has kind of like grab-and-go things. If you need like your sunscreen, chips, they have like Monster Energies, water, and they have ice cream. They have those Mickey Premium bars that are so popular. Oh, can't forget they actually have all of the Disney candy as well. Some of Sam and I's favorite. Right next to the Small World gift shop, you'll be able to find your elevators that if you are staying at the Fantasyland Tower, like Sam and I, will take you to the upper floors. And across from them is something that I really enjoy. All of these different pictures showing some of the history of Disneyland. So he's saying Walt Disney World. There's Walter Cronkite right there. Desmond Tutu. Walt and Jose in the Enchanted Tiki Room. And there's pictures of Walt and looking out over Disneyland, breaking ground on Disneyland. There's Jack Rather actually right here. That's him right there, I believe. No, I think this one's him. I'm sorry. He was the original owner of the Disneyland Hotel. Right past the elevators and to the right of the display as you walk in will be the Fantasia gift shop. Now I could do a crazy long tour of this gift shop because there's so many cool things in here, but you could find your Disney100 merchandise, Disneyland Hotel specific merchandise, really cool Trader Sam's merchandise in here as well, mugs. This is a real like merchandise shop. So if you're looking to buy some souvenirs, this is probably more so where you're gonna go. Although they do have a lot of the ears at the Small World gift shop. If you're into Magic Band Plus, they do have those here as well. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to get this one, that one's cool. Tons of watches and jewelry as well. Nice stuff. All right, so we're gonna walk past the Fantasia gift shop. You can see the carpet is Small World theme. It's those little hidden details that really accentuate the theme here. There's the convention center that we're gonna come up on now. You can see there's an entrance right out there as well, but there is also access this way. You'll be able to find your restrooms right over here too. And there is this really cool portrait of Sleeping Beauty Castle and kind of Fantasyland Fair. Your Chase ATM will be back here as well, right near, makes sense, near the convention center. You can see original Disneyland artwork, portraits, Disneyland Hotel from the 70s and 80s. Well, that looks really cool. Now this show right here called Dancing Waters that was originally here at the Disneyland Hotel, that's kind of like the predecessor to World of Color that you could find at Disney's California Adventure. Obviously not to the extent of what World of Color is, but a great show nonetheless. The Disneyland Hotel did extend into where is currently downtown Disney right now, and the monorail used to go almost like right through the resort. They had their own station, but the downtown Disney monorail station, which is very close to the Disneyland Hotel, and I'll show you guys how to get there when we go outside, that monorail station originally was for the Disneyland Hotel, but they knocked that down, turned it downtown Disney, and built a few more towers here. The first tower was actually built in the 60s, but the hotel itself, actually this is shows a good picture right there, and this is kind of the original area of the hotel, and these are the current towers, which encompasses the current hotel. But right here is about where downtown Disney is now. Right across from that mural is kind of a shadow box of all different souvenirs that you can get in Disneyland's past, centered by Sleeping Beauty's castle. Yeah, I could probably spend a half hour going over each one of these things. Another mural showing Disneyland in the 50s and 60s, obviously opened in the 50s, and then the first tower being built in the 60s. And this elevator right here, that used to be a big attraction in the first tower that was built. And one of the first restaurants. This used to be like a huge dining and kind of shopping district. This right here will show you just a little bit of that layout. Now right past that area, see these escalators. I'll try to go up there and see what's over there. But you can see all of these kind of Fantasyland colors, flowers, that add to the atmosphere. Steakhouse 55 used to be one of the top, or probably the top dining establishment here. It has not opened post-pandemic and is currently being reimagined. Goofy's Kitchen is a character meal, obviously featuring Goofy and some Disney characters. I've heard positive things. We won't have time to do it, but definitely a solid option to do with your kids. Right above those flowers where I was at are these umbrellas that I almost missed. It looks like it's a small world. Another hint to Disney's past. This Autopia car, and it has kind of like a little history of Autopia right behind it. This is right in front of the restrooms near Steakhouse 55 and Goofy's Kitchen. Maybe I'll try to sit inside of it. All right, let's see what is at the top of these escalators. Oh, wow. Beautiful, giant drawing slash portrait of kind of like Fantasyland fair. So there are some restrooms up here, and this is a very nice portrait designed by Wed Enterprises, which was the original name for Disney Imagineering, looking like Sleeping Beauty's Castle and Main Street. The carpet in here is like very royal, very Fantasyland-esque. It's more of like a convention area up here. But you can see this other picture of Toontown. I love finding things like this. All right, let's go outside and see what else they have to offer. So as we walk out of the convention center, to your right will be the coffee house. It's the coffee that we had before. Also, really nice little nod to Valentine's Day. And then again, past there is Goofy's Kitchen, which we just saw. I did want to show you guys the Disneyland Hotel exit near the Fantasyland Tower elevators. So you can see the Mickey and Minnie Topiaries right there, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. Also, you can see, again, more of those bright colors, which accentuate the theme of the Fantasyland Tower. As we walk through, you're going to be able to see these palm trees. So that's going to designate, you can see, like right here, that's the Adventureland Tower. Right back there, you can kind of see, peering in the back, a pine tree. Again, nods to Frontierland. But I think we're going to do a right all the way around, and I'll try to show you guys the pool a little bit on the way too. Also, again, that small world decor for Fantasyland Tower. All right, so this is the primary Disneyland pool, open 10 to 8. It's the monorail pool. You'll be able to see the monorail slide right there in the background. Pretty big pool, and then over there in the back corner, you'll be able to find the hot tub. Looks like they do have cabanas to rent as well. I do want to bring up the coffee house. This has some amazing looking pastries, and you can get your 100th anniversary popcorn buckets here. All right, so I believe right here past Goofy's Kitchen is an extension of the convention center. Currently, you can see them building the new DVC tower in the background, and we're going to take this area up here for Tangaroa Terrace, Trader Sam's, and Frontierland Tower. Actually, this is Goofy's Kitchen. All right, so we're going to take the bridge over the pool, and you can see the monorail slide. There have 2 slides in there. Again, that right there is the DVC tower, and that right there is the Frontierland Tower. Frontierland Tower, I believe 14 stories. Fantasyland Tower and Adventureland Tower only 11 stories. Frontierland Tower, the only tower with a balcony. I'll try to zoom in so you can see. Thankfully there's no one up there right now. But yeah, only tower with a balcony. As we walk over the bridge, we're going to come up to Tangaroa Terrace. This will be your primary quick service option here. Also somewhat table service at the Disneyland Hotel. Themed almost like the Polynesian. It has a lot of like Polynesian vibes to it. You can see like that big hut. But obviously it's Adventureland themed. The Adventureland came before the Polynesian. You can find Dole Whip here. Sam and I did not know that upon entering. They do not have Mickey waffles for breakfast, and they do have different assorted dishes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can also get some specialty coffees here that look quite interesting. But for breakfast, it's platters, pancakes, but they have like specialty pancakes that look really cool, like Japanese pancakes. You have the Tangaroa toast that we just had earlier. Lunch and dinner, they have burgers, island specialties, scrumptious salads. It's really good. You can mobile order here, and right there at the front is where you'll be getting your Dole Whip. You can even see Maui in the stools. And look how comfortable these chairs are. They do have indoor seating as well, but a lot of people in there right now. And as we come around the back of Tangaroa Terrace, we are going to be able to see Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. Now, Trader Sam's does have indoor and outdoor seating, but you gotta try to sit indoors because you'll be able to see all of the different effects that happen when you order some drinks. Legend has it that a lot of the bartenders at Trader Sam's are almost failed Jungle Cruise skippers because they kept crashing their boats. You can see Maui actually greeting you as you walk in, and Sam and I will have an exclusive video just on Trader Sam's. We're actually going at 11:30, so keep a lookout for that video, maybe coming before or after this one. All right, let's walk down the steps. can see the seating architecture changes because we are pretty close to the Adventureland Tower and we're in an Adventureland themed area. But right here, they actually have a live fireplace. A great place to stop after you grab a drink or grab your food from Tangaroa Terrace. And I think right back in the back there is, you can see those trees, how the foliage changes. Well, that's because we're right near the Frontierland Tower, which is right in the back. So let's take a look at the interior of the Frontierland Tower. Oh wow, so there's like an entire kind of water feature over here. It kind of looks like an atrium as you walk in. Reminds me a lot of the Fort Wilderness Lodge. Wow, look at this. This is right in front of the tower. You can see the changing kind of, it's not fall right now, but like the winter foliage. And then like this beautiful water feature. It feels like it's like a wilderness lodge outside the Wilderness Lodge. And oh wow, I think right there, that's kind of like a geyser. I wonder if that'll go off at all. I could see the Mark Twain riverboat on the Frontierland Tower sign. The area over here feels like it is separated from the entirety of the Disneyland Hotel Resort. All right, let's head inside, see what the Frontierland Tower has to offer. You can see more of the brown accents, the American Midwest architecture kind of in the atmosphere here, and a huge display of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, a spot that Sam and I definitely need to ride before we leave here, and a really cool highlight to staying in this tower. The feeling here is just completely different to the Fantasyland Tower. It's the first time I've been in here, and you can see this is kind of like what the entrance looks like to Frontierland in Disneyland. I think it's Davy Crockett kind of themed. All right, so the Disneyland Hotel is where you're going to find the Mark Twain Fitness Center. It'll be to the right as you walk into the Frontierland Tower, so let's head in and see how it looks. All right, let's... Oh, there it goes. There we go. All right, so this is a real basic, almost I would say weak gym setup. You have your water towel area kind of like right over here. Then you have the cable crossover machines. Dumbbells go up to 50 pounds. Kettlebells. They have ellipticals right there in the back, and then a set of treadmills. They do have some, good things here, like the hand sanitizer wipes right over there, and then hand sanitizer right as you walk in. But if you're comparing it to like the Universal Lowe's hotels, yeah, this gym doesn't have much, and you are paying a lot to stay here. So if you are looking for a good workout, you could get a good one in here, but it doesn't have, as much as the Universal hotels that I've seen. All right, let's head over to Adventureland Tower. Oh, I caught the geyser. It's going off right as I came out. They had this same kind of feature at the Fort Wilderness Lodge. Oh, that's awesome. To the very end of the Adventureland Tower, they do have like a pet walking area. So they have like bags over here. Seems like kind of rough ground, but they have the bags, so it's for your pet. Before we head to Adventureland Tower, I just kind of want to see what's back here. So it looks like if you go to the right, you can go to the other hotels, the Grand California and the Paradise Pier, and to the left is Downtown Disney, the theme parks, and the Rose Court Garden. Some magical moments unfolding, to be courteous, but it looks like I can enter. They're playing that classic Disneyland music in the background, if you guys can hear it. And I believe this is where the dancing waters initially happened. Now it's just kind of like an AstroTurf field, not actual grass, but a kind of nice scenic area with a pretty fun walkway over there. They do have this wedding gazebo right here at the Disneyland Hotel. A wedding is about to happen, so I can't really get back there, but it is a beautiful scenic area to definitely explore. Hopefully I can get here with Sam before we leave. Now if I go that way, it'll take me to downtown Disney, but I kind of want to see the Adventureland Tower, so let's walk past over here. Now you can see that tropical foliage. You won't see like the brightly colored flowers over near here at the Adventureland Tower. You're going to be seeing those palm trees, more exotic type of foliage that accentuates, of course, Adventureland. All right, we've made it to the Adventureland Tower. You can see these palm trees greeting you as you walk in. I can already tell it's going to be cool. Right as you walk in is this really fun Adventureland mural. You can see a giraffe, obviously nods to the Jungle Cruise attraction, the original e-ticket that opened with Adventureland, I believe, and Disneyland as well. This particular one is actually a nod to the sculptures that the Imagineers used to make for their drawings of animals. Again, more dark patterns, more Jungle Cruise pictures, and a shot of Walt Disney enjoying his enchanted tiki room. I think the Adventureland Tower has it kind of has like a back atrium that you can enjoy and explore. Differing foliage. Oh, I think it may have it has its own entrance to downtown Disney, so that's great to know. You can see the hat. This is the magical hat that kind of is the marker that will lead you to downtown Disney, Disneyland, the monorail. I'll show you guys that in just a little bit. But yeah, you get your own entrance there, and you can enjoy this awesome, or really aesthetically accurate jungle foliage. And this is a real fun resort to explore, and if you're staying here, I definitely recommend stopping by and just walking around and just taking a moment to notice all of the different aspects that show that attention to detail that separate staying at a Disney resort from really any other resort. All right, we've made it back, finishing up our Grand Circle tour of the Disneyland Hotel, but I have one more important thing to kind of show you guys. All right, so if you walk out of the Fantasyland Tower, to your left will be a giant Sorcerer Mickey hat with Tinkerbell on it, and that will be guiding your way to downtown Disney. And right to the left as you go through that security gate is going to be the monorail, which will take you right into Tomorrowland in the Disneyland Park. Adventureland Hotel, if you're staying over there, it's kind of more to the right, and Frontierland's all the way in the back. So if you are looking, obviously, if you're staying here, I'm assuming you're going to Disneyland, that will be your most direct access to the park. I just want to say, that was such a fun tour. So many things and places to explore and to find here, and the theme here being the original Disneyland park. There are nods to its history, there are nods to the different themes of the different lands that you could find throughout Disneyland. Just like so much fun. Definitely recommend if you have the opportunity, even if you can't stay here, to come maybe like dine here and just check out the area. It's beautiful. All right, so unfortunately it is checkout day. We had such a great time here, but we'll go over that in a little bit. I did want to show you guys that when they did like the room, I was about to say room service, but when they did like the room cleaning, they made us this cool Mickey towel. We don't want to leave as usual, but I feel like this place is special, right?
Bank account says, yeah.
All right, it's time to go. All right, so that does it for our stay at the Disneyland Hotel. We ate so much great food. We had such an amazing time, and there truly is something unique about staying at the Disneyland Hotel, especially because of how much it's steeped in history, correct?
Yes, it's historic, it's intimate, it's convenient.
Yes.
It's beautiful. They still have H2O products.
Yeah. It feels like you never leave Disneyland when you stay here. And I really appreciate like the theming, because when you go to Walt Disney World, they have the Polynesian Resort, which is kind of like their Adventureland Resort. They have the Wilderness Lodge, which is kind of like their Frontierland Resort. And then they have, you know, the Grand Floridian, which I guess is kind of Fantasyland. But here, they all exist in one place. And the attention to detail in regards to the foliage, the carpentry, the rooms with the pictures.
The artwork.
Yes, the artwork, the headboards that have fireworks above your heads as you're sleeping at night. It truly is such a unique experience that you can only find here. It is, you know, priced out. I mean, you think you brought that up in the beginning. But you have to remember, not only are you staying in a historic place, but you're staying in a place that has, again, that attention to detail in regards to the theming and the food. Like, we never ate at Goofy's, but we had Tangaroa Terrace food in our Trader Sam's video, and that food was so good, right? Those chicken wings were like so delicious and crispy. The breakfast, Tangaroa toast, right?
Everything just amazing.
Yeah, everything was on point. You didn't want to leave.
I don't. Still don't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to. But if you do have the opportunity to stay here, I do really recommend it. The monorail is very convenient. You walk right past that Sorcerer Mickey hat. It's right to the left-hand side, right as you get through security.
It's literally like a 10-minute walk from like our room to like getting into the park.
Yeah, you can walk all the way through downtown Disney in 10 minutes.
You know, you're paying for the convenience. That's a big part of the price. But
yeah, and at night when you come back, the Sorcerer Mickey hat like lights up and sparkles. I mean, it truly is just encased in Disney magic.
I want to say that the coffee house.
Oh yeah.
Had amazing coffee. It was just like a little shop, you know. You could just
right to the right-hand side.
It was so good.
And all those artifacts on the wall, the original Autopia car. Just a fun, great time. I hope one day we can come back here. And I think it was a perfect spot for anniversary. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out to the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time the videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. You can see, like, in the Fantasyland section, they have Small World artwork on the wall. Almost looks like retro decor. And then the pool is kind of an extension, it looks like, of the Adventureland Tower, which is right over there. And at night, like as we were going to sleep, we didn't even pay for a pool view. What we had, the view, actually cost more. So that was a little bit of Disney magic. And just being able to wake up and see the monorail pool and that Disneyland sign. We got to come back.
I'm in the depression part of the trip.
Well, our trip isn't over.
I know.
Yes.
No, we are going to a little boutique hotel tonight.
Yeah.
That I'm actually.
Pepper Tree Hotel.
Yeah,
we won't have a video on it, but.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'll have some Instagram content on it, but we won't have a full vlog.
The_theme park_foodies. Can't wait.